Okay, today is corn growing day. So these are 7-gallon grow bags that I bought off of Amazon. They were 10 per pack. I put 2 shovels of compost in each bag, and then I put a layer of dried chicken manure, and then I finished filling the bags to the top. These are going to sit inside kiddie swimming pools in my backyard, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Okay, as you can see, I've got my kiddie pools set up. Now they're set up in a triangle as opposed to a straight line because corn, believe it or not, does not like to grow in long straight rows. Corn is pollinated by the air, not by bees, so it needs to be close enough together that the wind actually will spread the pollen, but not so close together that the pollen can't fall down onto the other plants. So each one of these containers, these black containers, will have 3 to 4 plants in it, and that will create a bunch. I mean, they're going to grow in a bunch as opposed to growing in a row. So I've got some sweet corn started under a grow light. I'm going to top these bags off a little bit more with some more compost because they did settle in as I moved them. Okay, so we planted the corn in the grow bags. The color from the grow bags bleeds out into the water. I don't know if I'm going to have to, I got bees in there. I don't know if I'm going to have to do something special as far as like putting any kind of rock in here or not, changing the water. But I'll see. If it's going to become a mosquito problem, I'll have to address that. But for the moment, my corn is doing well, all coming up nice and pretty and green. Corn does require a lot of fertilizer, so we will start with the heavy fertilizer until it's about, I don't know, butt high, and then from there, keep fertilizing it until it's about booby high, and then once it's booby high, you don't do anything with it, so you just kind of let it be. Alright guys, well that's my adventure to date of planting corn in grow bags. I'll keep you updated. I thought I would show you. This is the Meyer lemon start that I got from the Bull's garden. And I thought it was going to die because all the leaves were really turning yellow and there's a lot of sun out here. But this morning, after all the heavy rain, we have a flower. So now I'd really crack up if this thing turns into a lemon on this one little stalk. But thank you, Bull. Shout out to the Bull's garden. Let's see, we get the sun behind me. For my Meyer's lemon. This is my Sunday, May the 2nd weigh-in. I've put a colander on my scale. I have, well, zeroed it out. And I'll start with quail eggs. And my dogs are standing around waiting to see if I drop any. So, not that they don't get their eggs every morning when I collect eggs. So I make pickled eggs about every 2 to 3 weeks. Alright. Quail eggs are 14 ounces. Alright, back to 0. And let's see what the chickens did. Every day I lose 5 eggs because I have 4 dogs, each get an egg, and Tank, my 80-pound husky, gets 2. We call him Tanky 2 because he gets 2 of everything. I've been doing a lot of planting today. My one-ball squash in the front yard looks amazing. I planted some yellow zucchini. I planted more zinnias. Okay, that's it for the eggs. We have, come on, show it up, 5 pounds, 7 ounces. If I can make it read this. 5 pounds, 7 ounces. Okay, and that's it for the eggs. Now I'm going to put my little basket on here. Let's zero this out. I have my first 2 eggplants. Yay. I have 5 little peppers. Well, they're not really little. They're, nice size. 5 peppers. And 3, which I haven't cleaned these up yet. I should pull some of the roots off. 2, 3, 4 turnips. 1 pound, 7 ounces. So 1 pound, because there's stems and seeds and stuff in there. So I'm just going to call it an even 1 pound. All right, guys. It's my weigh-in for this week. I think I need a scale for outside. That way when I pick from the garden, I can just put them straight into the scale. I get such little bits at a time. So this morning before I go to work, I got 2 eggplant. And 9 ounces. Okay, got a handful of jalapenos. And the sad thing is with my eggplant is I only got a couple off the plant. I must have 20 little ones. There we go, my little pile of jalapenos. And we are at 4 ounces, 4.7 ounces. Yeah, 4 ounces. And I apparently have a rodent who ate all 20 baby eggplants. So, and I got 2 ounces of dragon tongue beans. And then, because I was worried about the rodent that ate the eggplant, I picked my first zucchini. And it weighs 1 pound, 4 ounces. It's not quite as developed as I would like, but I was just afraid that a rodent would get it. Well, we're getting so every day I'm getting 1 or 2 new veggies. So today, after work, I got these 2. These are pickling cucumbers, but they're just starting. They're actually really good. So we are 7.3 ounces. But so far I haven't got enough of them to really pickle anything. So I may just throw these in a jar with some vinegar and try to do some refrigerator cucumbers. And my first yellow squash. This is the 1-ball squash from Haas Tools. Let's see what we weigh. We weigh a whole 13 ounces. That works for me. A couple more squash this morning before I go to work. They're small. That one actually got eaten a little bit. Not bad. One yellow one. 1 pound, 5 ounces. Just got home from work. Picked a couple squash out of the front yard. I don't know if I can get all 3 of these on here. Three squash. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Put them over here with my other goodie box. I just have to pick them every day as I come home and then do something with them on the weekends. It's Thursday, so. Alright, back to 0. And there's another squash, 8 ounces, and 1 little baby cucumber. Another 12 ounces. Not bad for a day of doing nothing in the garden. Alright, Saturday, May 15th. And here's what I got today. Well, can't get this guy on there. So 3 pounds, 3 ounces. $13 ounces. All right, Sunday, May 16th. Zeroed out. My little morning pick. We got a big rain coming in today. So wanted to get these guys out of before. These are the lowest ones on the totem pole, down in the dirt. Cucumbers. 2 pounds, 15 ounces. Man, so close. I don't know what day it is. I think it's the 18th. Went outside, was picking a few little things out of the garden. My neighbor came by and I gave him some squash and some cucumbers. But here's what I ended up with. This is my first Zephyr zucchini, yellow zucchini. These were free seeds that I got from Haas Tools using Cog Hill Farms. They've got a code, and I used their code and I got the free pack of seeds. This weighs 8 ounces, and it's the first one, and the plant is actually doing really well. So thank you, Cog Hill and Haas. And then I got my first batch of green beans. But they say you have to pick the green beans in order for it to make the green beans. So 5 ounces of green beans, and I've got a pot roast going, and I'm just gonna throw these green beans right in there with all my carrots and potatoes.